Hey, what's up? Part three of this series of videos about Reddit questions. Today we are going to have a little trip through the comments on this post. This post is it was published 4 days ago. So so I want to share my impressions, my approach, and reveal the the bias, the things that the wrong way, uh, because most of the entrepreneurs are yeah make big mistakes. Why? Because probably they are new entrepreneurs. They don't have real experience building businesses, and most on top of that, it's like they are so controlled by their emotions and perceptions that is kind of impossible to take good decisions and deliver uh, top tier results. So as an entrepreneur. Um, so let's try to navigate through this post. So I wanted to give a little context. This guy built a project management tool, and and the the sales are coming from a filter that is for invoice. It's an invoice generator, and this guy is asking uh, himself if he should pivot completely, or yeah uh, and go all in on invoice building tools, or keep pretending my PM futures matter. Okay, so if you want, you can check my this series, so we can talk a little bit about this. So let's say what is saying Ricardo. So how many users and what total revenue are we talking about? If the same sample, if the sample is very if the sample is very small, it doesn't tell us much yet. Totally. If you navigate a little bit through the whole, if you navigate, through the whole comments, it's like people is saying generic things that it's not going to lead you towards towards the right or an optimal answer, because as this guy says, is like let's talk about numbers, because is if you if we are talking about 10 users, it's like that is more about is more casuality than than real data that of how you can build a successful strategy. Give me a second, please. Okay, so Correctamundo, just like A/B testing, volume matters, and also talk to your customers. Ask them about the lack of usage for certain products and the usage of others. I thought this was 101, 101, but I guess not. Instead, we countered it as where none of us to have any level of understanding required to or detailed context of the situation to give true advice for 90% of the post. if 20 random already does tell you that pivot, are you just going to pivot? Okay, here, yeah, I agree in general with this guy, Dirty Sheets, I think is the right pronunciation. So uh, yeah, in general I agree with this guy, but I am not totally, yeah, but there is something that you need to that you need to take care here. It's also talk to your customers. Ask them about the lack of usage for certain products and the usage of others. Okay, first, first of all, it's like first of. Okay, give me a second, please. Um, First of all, it's like uh, you don't need to talk with your customers. Let me explain a little bit about this, because this this there's there's differentiation uh, makes, yeah, could lead us towards real feedback or real noise. You know, this differentiation is where is where separates two top performance entrepreneurs from the ones that they are pretending that they are real entrepreneurs. They are pretending that they are listening the market, and yeah, and this is a really tricky thing to, yeah, to understand. So let me share with you some, yeah, some ideas here. So human beings, we are all liars in the daily basics. So usually we are going to say things that actually we don't do. So I could say that I am a kind person, and I could be really yeah, I can believe that thing, but actually probably I am not in that way. This is a, yeah, this is a example. Okay, I think I am really a kind person, but yeah, whatever. So are you following me? It's like one thing is that says that people usually says about things, about what they that they will do, or that they will do, yeah, and the actually thing that at the end they are doing, they will do. Why? Because, yeah, I don't know, I'm not going to explain what is the behavior of human beings about, yeah, for, yeah, what is the explanation for this behavior. It's more like that is the reality. So when someone jumps into this kind, yeah, they share this kind of feedback, it's like, oh my gosh, this guy is saying also talk to your customers, and sounds logic and sounds clever, but yeah, and let's say that, okay, let's define what does it means talk with your customers, because yeah, you could talk with your you can talk with your customers, but you need to make the right questions. Let's say that talk with your customers is not what actually in general low performance entrepreneurs thinks. Usually the entrepreneur thinks that is like it's like you need to go. It's like you need to go and ask um, to future clients or to people if they will use uh, this app, this tool, this thing, this app, this tool, this thing. Is yeah, it's because usually people they are going to say something to please you, to feel, to don't put themselves in some of in some kind of awkward situation where he needs to explain why not. It's like, will you buy this app? Yeah, totally. But when it's time to take that credit card and make the purchase, they are not going to do that. Why? Because it's a uncomfortable spot. Because you want, it's like intrinsically you think when some entrepreneur is asking you about your behavior, it's like you are going to sell the ideal outcome of that, not the actual thing that you think, not the actual thing that you think is going to actually think, not the actually thing that you are going to you will do. Do you follow me? It's like it's like ask them about the lack of usage for certain products. And I can't imagine the the different reasons to explain that. Probably some of them will feel guilty, and they are not going to say, they are going to say something like, I am using that, but I am using this thing because it's so easy. And even they can't explain that because the real reasons or the root causes, because someone is presenting some kind of behavior, they're really hard, they are really difficult to explain. It's not so easy like say, I don't do this because and even people could will, how do you say that? Could be honest about what they are why they are not acting in some way, but that doesn't mean that is the real reason, because we believe that because eventually people don't understand why they act in some way. We don't understand why do things, or what is the root motivations and reasons why we do certain kind of things. So that is a real bad thing to it's like also talk to your customers. It's something that you need to learn to do, how to talk with my customer, what I need to ask, what is the kind of information that I need from them. Because in the other way around, you will get a lot of noise, and you are going to take decisions based on noise, and basically they are misleading you, and you are not going to reach the thing that you want, that is product market fit is is real signal, real understanding of the behavior of your client. So it's okay. Let's say that you want to talk with you want to talk with your client. So the main problem when you are trying to gather information for your client is on your mind. You are biased, so you are going to lead the conversation towards some kind of topic, like you are trying to persuade them about something. Like let's let's analyze a little bit this question. Ask them about the lack of usage for certain products. So the lack of usage is a symptom, you know. So yeah, this is like an investigation. You need to think how this question could be mal interpreted. Yeah, that is not that. Misinterpreted, I think.
Misinterpreted.
Misinterpreted. Yeah, it's like you need to understand. Yeah, how this question. Yeah, what is the potential outcome of this type of questions, and I start to think. Yeah, this is the real question that I need to make, because it's like, for example, this question it's loaded with tons of guilty. Why you and it have a slightly taste of recrimination, I think is that word.
Recrimination.
Recrimination. Yeah, it's like, why you are not doing this? Why don't you? Why aren't you doing this? It's like, why you are not using my super app, my beautiful app, my beautiful app. So okay, let's try to don't be focused on why this is that. Trying to explain why this is the wrong question, because you need to start thinking, it's not so easy to say this is the wrong question because this or that is not so easy. So probably okay, how I will do that. How would I do this? Okay, so probably let's say that we set a meeting with a client. Probably I should start trying to understand uh, why is that, why they like about my why why do they like the future of the invoice generator. And and most, it's like I'm going to I'm going to be focused on the behavior of the client, not on the not so much on the things that they they could say, they could say. So for example, I will go with hey, how why you are why previously, how do you solve this problem? What tool you were using before starting making your invoices with my with this filter? Why? Because that is going to that is going to give me a good idea, a good idea about what is the real problem that my tool is solving, or why my product is superior, or what is the facilidad, the easy
Ease that.
that is that my product is delivering, but I can't understand, my instinct here is more like probably this particular situation with this entrepreneur is because they um is because they are the because if you if you buy a tool, a project management tool, and this tool has a good future, or relative good future about invoicing. It's like probably is easier to make that invoice with this filter that export the information, and and drop and put the information on the other tool, so it's more work. That is my instinct. I don't have any kind of idea about how this tool works, even as I said in the previous videos. uh, I can't understand how entrepreneur it's trying to create a project management tool. It's like, my gosh, that is a real crowded market, with big players, a lot of money fighting against you. So so probably I should we should start trying to understand the current behavior. How do you solve this in the past? How do you make it? Because probably it could be that that the invoicing tools, the invoice generators are are expensive, and those freelancers, they don't want to pay for a full tool, and even they could be making the invoices on Google Sheets or something like that. And this tool is the sweet spot between paid tool and free tool like Google Sheets. Again, I don't know, but it's like getting back to my main point is like you need to learn how to communicate to your clients, and what type of questions you want to make to your client. want to do, want to ask to your client. Ask is the right verb there. So yeah, so probably and top of that, like probably as entrepreneurs, this kind of entrepreneurs, they don't, they can't make a really good questions because they are not prepared to do that. Sorry. Perfect example, TBH. You were not the only one with this need. They are using what they actually need instead of what thought they might need. I would throw the rest away, though. Maybe position it more as a standalone project next to it and see who it goes. Yeah, again, it's like 50-50 here. I don't know. There, yeah. You need to be precise in order to have to move. In order to have to understand how to move, and don't make this worst. But because even if you have even with those sales coming from that future, it doesn't mean that you have product market fit. That could be that you could have that doesn't mean that you need to follow, you need to that doesn't mean anything. You need to understand clearly what is happening, because if not, you are only spawning growing noise. They are using what they actually need instead of what thought they might need. Totally, I wouldn't throw the rest away though. Maybe position it more as a standalone project. Next to it, standalone. Guys, okay, most of people actually don't do the paper project tracking. They do the paper invoice trail, and that is it. The customers have spoken. No, it's not. No, they don't. You should focus on what customers are using. This is entrepreneurship. This is entrepreneurship. Okay. This is it's like, it's not like you go on the task and pivot when it makes sense. Always focus on profitable paying customers. They are literally speaking with their money. All our assumptions are worthless because we don't know the app, we don't know the future, we don't know the numbers. We can't say this means something or is not. It's like, let's say that this guy has 100 clients and the 50% is using the future. You have 50 clients. Let's say that 20 clients are using this thing. 20% doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean that you have a product, you have a product market fit, or you have, yeah, you need to pivot, because could be that the product is is the is the invoicing is the invoice generator, but connected to the project management tool. And if this guy make the pivot and kill the project management tool, they could kill the real reason, because users are paying for that future. Do you see this logic? Do you see the problem? It's like, yeah, it's the answer is not so simple as, yeah, let's pivot, or let's I don't know, let's keep the whole project and not pay attention to that. It's like, yeah, it's a complex situation. It's not so easy like saying, yeah, time to pivot. Okay, cool. So you got them to your platform with what they view as a table stakes, and they found value in your differentiator. That is a good directional signal on where you should put your focus. Follow the money. Yeah, again, that rubbish advice. Follow the money. Yeah, whatever that means. Okay, McDonald's makes very little money on their burgers. I think most of the profit. I want to be sure how.
Burger.
Burger, yeah, yeah. Burger. McDonald's makes very little money on the burgers. Most of the profit on the menu comes from their fries and drinks, while their main money is made in real estate. In the words of Alison Mosin, that's a future, not a bug. Yeah, it's like, now this guy is trying to point it out, the the business model. How did you make money? This guy, yeah, this guy is trying. Yeah, it's a really bad. It's more rubbish. It's more it's more noise. This guy is, yeah, will start to, yeah, they will start to think like, yeah, this guy dropping this kind of advice, like, yeah, it's like, what is that point? This point is not how to, yeah, how to view it, yeah, how to, what is the right way to, yeah, this is not a problem. It's not about monetization. It's not a problem about monetization yet. Probably it's more about usage. What is the actually thing? Yeah, that thing. What is the actually the thing that my customers finds useful? And after that, you could start thinking, yeah, about the big picture, about the real monetization, and even this this reply is not about, this comment is not, it's not pointing out to the business, to the business model. It's like, how we, yeah, it's more about profits. How we make this business more profitable when they are not yet. Also gets looking into why your car product. Okay, also gets into why your car product isn't selling. Maybe call your customers, drop them an email for a quick product feedback session. Yeah, again, I am, yeah, I will totally advise you guys against 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 talk. Don't talk. Uh, Serbar. Notice. Observe. No, notice. Try to see what is the current behavior of your client without talking with them. Why? Yeah, behavior is not about to record the the session of your clients. Yeah, at some point could be, but my point is why they present this behavior. Why? Not not about what could be or what how should be, because yeah, it's like in the very exact moment that you drop that question, why are you using this thing, the question is full of noise. Because yeah, again, we are liars, we don't understand ourselves about the behavior. We we are so biased about different things. So yeah, do you follow my logic? um I agree, follow the money, but also respect you spend a lot of energy going that wrong direction, and maybe that is a good signal not to trust your instinct too much but move slower. Okay, this is a kind of interesting comment. So I agree, follow the money, but okay, no, I didn't notice the I agree, follow the money, but also respect you spend a lot of energy going the wrong direction. That is a good signal not to trust your instinct too much but move slower. Yeah, it's like yeah, when yeah, this is the this is another way to yeah, this is the core problem, if you want, about entrepreneurs or about yeah, low tier entrepreneurs. They they trust their instinct. It's like my instinct saying me this. It's like yeah, we assume that the way that we thinks about something is the way that the market thinks about our product, or why they should use our product. Ask your users directly why they want. Yeah, it's it's a tricky thing. It's like yeah, there is some kind of study from yeah from Steve Jobs. Let me make a little yeah query here. Uh, Story Frisch uh, Steve Jobs solutions. Okay, job solutions, Steve Jobs, story for ice, Frisch. Yeah, I can't recall clearly what was the story, but it was something like if you if you ask if you ask if you if you ask to that user, if you are selling ice and cubes of ice, is that if you ask to that user is going to tell you that they want a bigger ice cube. But it's like when you understand the real need of these guys, is like you are going to say, you don't need bigger ice cube. You need a fridge, a machine that make ice cube. You know, it's like you're not following the exact thing that the user is saying. You know, you have a even this is one of the traits of successful entrepreneurs. They understand better the problem of their clients that the client or the level of awareness that the client has over their own problem. You know why? Because it's like clients thinks in that way. It's like I need a bigger ice cube, but no, there is a wrong answer. It's like you need to propose a solution, but because you understand the whole problem. Yeah. Before pivoting 100%, it might be worth digging deeper at a couple of improvements to the invoice generator as you use what else they need for billing, and see if you can turn into a more complete model. If traction keeps growing, then you can pivot with confidence. Letting user guide your roadmap can save you years of work. Yeah, I think I think it's a really good point. It's like okay, it's a but probably this don't solve. This isn't solving the question. From the from the founder that I need to pivot or not. So let's say that if this guy reads this thing, he's going to say, I don't need to pivot, I need to make this bigger. Okay, but I have a problem with this thing. Okay, let's say that all entrepreneurs needs to make money as soon as possible. So, and you have all we have limited resources. So you need to be it's like the whole game of startups and ventures is how to manage your money your wrong way, how to prioritize the things. So it's like, let's say that this guy improved the model. So what? Now you have I got it. It's like now you have a better model that is solving better the needs of your clients, but it's not answering the underlying question. Why they are using how they got into that, how they got into that point that they are using this filter. The why, the why that will lead you towards how I can grow this thing, because it's not like if this guy is improving the current product, it's like probably they are not, they are going to, probably they are going, they will need to raise their the price for the future, and probably they are going to kill the real reason why those guys are using the app, because he needs, this entrepreneur needs to understand why is the main reason, because they are using this filter instead of the other tools of other free solutions, because behind that is the secret to replicate or not the growth. Do you see the problem? That is the underlying question that this guy needs to solve. He needs to solve the problem. He needs to answer the question why they are using the filter. Other way around, he's going to get into more pain, more noise. It's like you're going to scale the noise, because that doesn't answer the question why they are using what is the real reason why they are using that filter what is the journey? Probably is not the why. What is the journey that lead them to use the app? Because let's keep in mind that this is a product manager tool. So so the clients they buy something, and after that, or they are using this tool, and beyond that, they are using this filter and they are paying for the filter. So this is a really interesting conversation, but I need to stop here, and I'm going to continue talking about this thing. So please subscribe if you want to get this kind of content, this kind of direction light in your life. Thank you guys. See you next video.